Hey, we outside. We out. We out. Looking at the view from the top. Get into the bed, don't stop. Get into the bed, don't stop. Better catch up, cause we out. Look, I ain't skating through unless they talking 8 figures. Said I dream too big, about to do it way bigger. I'm the boss when I walk through, straighten up and sit up. I ain't never had to tell them, but they know that I'm that. Finish that. So many wins, I had to go ahead and bring it back. I let you, my sons, go ahead and get the Similac. Yes, word when I'm pulling in. I ain't asking for the spot, I tell them better give me that. Taking no losses, can't start now. You know it's about to go up when I touch down. And if they didn't know before, they gonna know now. That I leave a murder scene when I come round. In other words, you know that we about to kill it. I ain't for the talking, I said it, you know I did it. Putting on the show, the world is about to feel it. I know they getting scared when I tell them that. We outside. We out. We out. Looking at the view from the top. Get into the bed, don't stop. Get into the bed, don't stop. Better catch up, cause we out. Playing with me, know you playing yourself. If I got a game, I'm gon' bet on myself. Got it on my own, never needed your help. When you see me at the top, know I did it myself. You know we outside till the lights come on. About to make it to the top, it won't take us long. You know I'm blacking out while I'm in my zone. It's beat money when it call my phone. Whoa, don't need your money, just give me respect. Told you before this, you know I'm a threat. I ain't letting up, I got my foot on their neck. Yeah. In other words, you know that we about to kill it. I ain't for the talking, I said it, you know I did it. Putting on the show, the world is about to feel it. I know they getting scared when I tell them that. We outside. We out.
Red is on the beat.
Yo, Kello Kentowski. Yo, what's up, Cashman? What's up, Mario? How's the chat doing today? Kello.
What's up, guys? How we doing? Friday night, gotta get on the phone with Cash because the New York Yankees cannot be done this offseason.
Llámalo.
It was an A+ a couple days ago, and now we're there's moves to be done. There's definitely moves to be done. But how's everybody doing, chat? Scott, how you doing? My guy Levi, how you doing? Macho King, what's up?
Macho.
How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing?
Mario, you all right?
Hi, Mario.
Listen,
Kev,
guys.
that news broke last night, and I'm not okay.
You want to give your thoughts? Because I have a complete. I mean, I'm going to bring some light into it, but go ahead. You have some thoughts? Go ahead.
Listen,
I'm
just sick right now, man. It's like, you get Juan Soto, and I still think we had the best offseason in the AL. I'm speaking just AL, the Dodgers getting Yamamoto, and that's the last time I'll mention him. The Dodgers getting him, though, that was a big thing. But
Yamamoto.
I still think that, the Yankees had the best offseason out of all the AL teams. Well, they kind of had to, Kevin. You go 82-80. You kind of had to have a better offseason than Baltimore. And, Rhys Hoskins signed. We spoke about it for maybe 2 minutes. And then we see Rhys Hoskins signing, and we're like, okay, Corbin Burnes is going to say, they're trying to win there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the news breaks last night, and I'm like, okay, this return has to be something crazy. They give up DL Hall and Joey Ortiz, an infielder. He's wearing 63 ranked prospect. And according to some people, some Orioles fans are like, he's like our third best infielder in our system, fourth best. And I get it's 1 year of Corbin Burnes, but I'm livid, bro. Because it seems like the Yankees didn't even, talk to the Brewers at all. It was just the Orioles, they got Soto, okay. We didn't win in the postseason, didn't win one game, but we went out there and we got Corbin Burnes, and now, in my opinion, they're the best team in the AL East. I hate to say that because I'm an optimistic fan, but it sucks.
They're the best team.
Right now,
they're the best team on paper. Thank you. Listen, yesterday I was pretty quiet. And they all know because I was in Reading, Pennsylvania, watching Tom Segura, a great comedian. If you guys don't know who he is, I was having it was a great night. He killed it. I was laughing. As soon as I left, I heard that the news broke, and immediately I had to drive back here, and I was a little upset. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, it's when I looked at what they gave up. Yes, the Yankees could have given the same thing, right? What was in the vicinity of that? That was either going to be Augustin Ramirez, Ben Rice, in that 6 to 8 range. But what I'm hearing is they didn't ask for that. They wanted Roderick Arias. We're gonna see if that's true in a few days. That's the tough part when it comes to these trades. What were they asking for? Because I'll tell you this, and I believe Pete mentioned it as well. They were tracking who was the pitcher that they gave up? Hal, right?
Oh, DL Hall. DL Hall.
DL Hall. Sorry.
He was a starter, I believe, a reliever
Co-
too. They didn't know where they want to have him.
Correct.
They had him in the bullpen, I think, in the postseason, but
the Orioles have been scouting that guy. They liked him way before when. So you also have to understand it has to match. They have to like your prospects. I don't think it's maybe they were trying to get more from the Yankees, but maybe they were. But who? But also they gotta like a certain. The same thing with Luis Castillo. Did they like our prospects better? At the end of the day, that has an impact as well.
We're gonna get into that.
And yeah, and my thing, Mario, is just to finish this point. It has to be a type of marriage. They have to like our prospects. It can't just be, oh well, we value this, because if we're honest, we have 4 guys in the top 100 or 5 guys in the top 100 according to MLB and Baseball America. That Joey guy's not even in that list of the top 100 of the MLB. Let's be fucking honest. No, it's true. Why? I don't know. I don't know what they said. I don't know what they promised. There's a new ownership over there. Maybe they're gonna help Milwaukee move their wall back. I don't know what they're gonna do. We don't know the back end of the deals. You know what I'm saying? So just let's talk about it. The offseason is not done. Are the Yankees done? It remains to be seen. I think everybody overreacted as well as they should, because it looked like a deal could have been done. But at the end of the day, they have to perform and they have to play on the field. Remember, they were great throughout the whole season. How was October? What happened in October?
They did get there though. They did get there, and they got the experience under their belt.
They won exactly the same amounts as the Yankees. Ugats, nada, se fueron a la mierda. You know why? They scored 11 runs in 3 games, and 5 of those runs were Aaron fucking Hicks. I'm gonna say that again. They scored 11 runs in October, and 5 of them were Aaron Hicks.
You got a point, but
what happened to the bats?
That's a good point, but they still have a young team. I think that experience definitely helped them, Kevin, in the postseason. And they're gonna be back there this year. And they got now Corbin Burnes, a guy that shut us down for 8 innings last year at Yankee Stadium. We had no hits, I believe, through 8 innings. He was no hitting us, and then took him out of the game.
2023 Yankees.
That's true.
That
Juan Soto is Yankees. Shout out to my guy Sean in the chat. At that point we did. I think he was healthy. But Kev, I'm kind of defeated right now. Let's get into did they like our prospects? Let's get into that.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So what would you say is like a comp? That's what I was really trying to think about. And chat, I'll be honest with the prospects. Obviously, I know the Yankees prospects, but I guess,
I heard
the Bruce. Okay.
What I heard was they wanted Roderick Arias and Lalane.
Okay.
Were you willing to give up Lalane and Roderick Arias?
The Roger Arias part was like, no.
It hurts. That's our number 6. That is our number 6 as of last year. Now obviously no. That's as of last year, but still, when you look at it this year, it becomes Austin Wells, Augustin Ramirez, or Ben Rice. I think I was speaking to Dane earlier, and if Dane, you're in the chat, you can back me up. And Dane said the same thing. He would give up Ben Rice and another pitching prospect, and maybe another guy from rookie ball, 3 guys for Burnes, of course. And look at the year Ben Rice had. I'm really excited for Ben Rice.
And I know you are. And I'll be honest with you, my gut feeling about the Yankees, I don't know if you saw the report by Ken Rosenthal, what he said. I'm about to read this to you real quick. So the O's and Brewers have been talking since December. It seems the O's were the only focus for the Brewers. So it has nothing to do with the Orioles' new ownership. Shout out to our guy Bobby Malone. He tweeted that out. And I know it's only 1 year of Corbin Burnes, Kevin. That makes them. Does that move the needle for you? I think that makes them a better team, no?
Yes.
A much better team.
I said I went on my little rant just because they got Corbin Burnes. They were the better team. right? On paper, they got Corbin Burnes. They needed pitching. They still have an issue in the bullpen.
Okay.
They don't have Felix. They got Craig Kimbrell, Mr. Chicken Wing. Do you think he's got? I mean, is he Felix? Hell no.
Felix
So
will
the
be back
Yankees still
later in
have
the
the better
season.
bullpen. The Yankees did have Juan Soto, Verdugo. They're getting Jason Dominguez back in June. What if the Yankees go out this route? We don't even know how Will Warren's going to. We're going to lose Hill back. We're getting a bunch of guys back. I still believe that the Yankees will be aggressive in the trade deadline as well. What pisses me off, I'll make my assessment in July after the trade deadline. Because why? I think the Yankees should go all in, no matter what the Dodgers did, no matter what the Baltimore Orioles did, no matter what. Why? Because the Yankees right now have pocket aces and have an ace on the flop right now. The poker term for those who play poker. Okay. So you got Garrett Cole, you have Aaron Judge, and you have Juan fucking Soto. So
I'll
go all in.
Okay, and I'm telling you this right now. Go all in. I'm saying in the offseason, there's still some big fish out there, and we'll talk about them in a bit. We
still have time.
There's still big fish out there, and you're going to be kicking yourself, and this fan base is going to be kicking themselves if we're 8 games back, and then we go out there and we trade for a starter, and we're trying to make up ground. The offense is going to be fine. I truly believe the offense is going to be good. The bullpen is still a question mark. We got guys like Wandy and Middleton already off the board, Kevin. And again, I don't want to say already because it is February, but I thought one of those guys were definitely going to be a lock, Kevin, to be a Yankee. You know, Middleton was phenomenal for us, even though he was we had made 2 trades at the trade deadline, Spencer Howard and then Middleton. So I thought he was going to be a lock to come back. And then the news for Burnes breaks, and then Middleton goes to the Cardinals like that. And we're like, bro, what's going on? Are the Yankees was it Soto, Verdugo and Grisham? And I get it. You picked up a couple other guys. Matt Blake projects. We'll see how that goes. But I mean,
what's the percentage? How has Matt Blake been with his projects?
He's been pretty good with a lot of them.
I'm gonna go down some names with you right now. Scott Efros, Victor Gonzalez, Johnny Loaziga, Luke Reaver, Ian Hamilton, Tommy Canley, Clay Holmes. Also, Jerry De Los Santos, Luis Hill's coming back. Right? Those are 7 guys. Without counting also, is Ron Marinaccio gonna come back? We don't know. Am I gonna make a big deal out of that? But no, but we don't know. We don't know. Marinaccio showed greatness at one point. Maybe that adjustment year with the time clock, it took him a step back. But we don't know who he's gonna be this year. We don't know. It remains to be seen.
We don't know a lot about our starting rotation either. We don't know about Scott Efros. Isn't he coming back from Tommy John surgery? Supposed to be ready by spring training, I believe. I think he's probably gonna be closing some games with Clay Holmes. A lot of Yankee fans are like, listen, Clay Holmes, he has his moments where he looks lights out, but he has that 1 month where he just collapsed, Kevin. And we can't really afford that because the starting pitching is. I'm sorry. It worries me. It worries me, Kevin. Still.
So to your point about Clay Holmes, the reason that we need to attack there is Aaron Boone. Aaron Boone has seen this guy time in and time out, and Matt Blake as well. You have to understand when your guy doesn't have it that night, and you have to be able to get a quick hook and have somebody else.
Do you trust your manager to do that though? Have a quick hook?
Well, that's more on Boone than Clay Holmes is what I'm saying. And that's going to be remain. I don't trust it. I don't trust Boone, but we don't know. This is his last year. I don't think he wants to go 82 and 78. Do you think he wants to go like that? No. So my thing is,
he can't wait. First off, he can't afford to go 82 and 80.
Man, he probably can afford. He probably's pretty good set.
You know what I mean? He's not gonna be back with the Yankees. Expiring contract, Kevin.
Mario.
Here we go. That's one. That's one for the night already. We're 15 minutes in, but no. What I was saying. Now I lost my train of thought, Kevin. Thank you.
Oh, how does it feel?
Come on, yeah, you're right.
No, okay. No, listen.
What's up, Chad? What's up?
No, listen. To your point, we're talking about Boone. Do you trust him? We don't. Nobody, I don't think nobody trusts him. No matter what the numbers say, a lot of people love him. He's won a bunch of games. Who cares? What has he done in October? We know he can't manage a bullpen. We know that he has issues, managing the bullpen. Okay. I'm not going to say he can't, but
bullpen budget.
There you go. So that is the question to be answered. And a lot of us fans feel a certain way about Boone, but I mean, again, this team, they're getting guys. It's a little different, Mario. We ask for guys who are dogs, who are players. You got Soto, you got Verdugo, right? You got Stroman. You got guys that want to play in New York. If they play in a high level, all of them, it's going to be some business in New York. I'll tell you that much. If Rodon is anywhere near what he was in 2022, the Orioles could kiss my ass. The Yankees won't be there.
Listen, a lot of teams do have if, but just the way that I see it, Kevin, like I said again, you're going to be kicking yourself if Stroman gets off to a slow start in the Bronx and Rodon is not pitching to what, he is. Then, you're relying on guys like Schmidt, Cortez.
But everybody has that situation, Mario. I mean, I get what you're saying. Look at it this way. If Corbin starts to a bad start, how do the Orioles look?
I mean, I just don't think that
means
happens,
it's come. But what you mean? It can happen to anybody. It doesn't have to be to Corbin if it happens to Means. If it happens to Kyle Bradish.
Grayson Rodriguez, I think he's gonna step up this year for them too. He's their 3 right now.
I thought he was gonna step up in October. He gave up 17 runs in an inning and 2/3. So, I mean, he still has some work to do. Let's be honest. So, I mean, Grayson was one of my guys. He's one of my fantasy keepers. I thought he was gonna kill last year. But what happened? Those guys have to work things out. They also have their ifs. Let's not act like the Baltimore Orioles. That's it. They're great. Let me not get started on people talking about the Toronto Blue Jays. They lost they lost Merrifield. They lost Chapman.
Okay.
Alex,
so other teams did lose. Other teams did lose.
But that's what I'm saying. Okay. So Tampa Bay lost Glass now. There was rumors that they're trading or they want to get rid of Randy Arozarena. So right now it's the Orioles and the Yankees, and the Orioles are ahead because they got Corbin Burnes. When they got Corbin Burnes, were they ahead? It was pretty much even, right? Both teams with a tough rotation.
Yeah, so that's a good point. I was just reading the chat. Alex, shout out to Alex. Why are we so scared of the Orioles? They were a fourth place team last season. The thing is, now they got these guys. Listen, their rotation is better, and I get they don't have, big names at the back of their bullpen. Could you imagine if they go out and they trade for like a Devin Williams? I'm not saying that's gonna happen. Then what are we gonna say then?
Probably
they got their closer with Bautista, and then we're gonna be like, okay, maybe the Orioles weren't done. Maybe this ownership group is, doing what they're supposed to. They're gonna sign these guys to extensions. I'm just thinking about it like in the short term, just this season, and also in the long term. It's gonna be a good team. That's gonna be a good team for a couple of years now.
No doubt, they've been handcuffed. The Orioles have been handcuffed, economically because of the ownership, but they've drafted very, very well. I mean, they drafted Adley and Gunnar in the same fucking draft. So, I mean, I'm not sitting here and saying that the Orioles are going to be bad, but the Yankees, as they look right now, it's gonna be a good fight in the AL East. Why? Because the 100%. Yankees, funny or not, without Judge, everybody knows this. I mean, with Judge, the Yankees make the playoff. Everybody says yes. Yes or no? Everybody was pretty much saying
I agree.
Yes
they'll get in. They'll get in.
So now you're adding Juan Soto to that. You're adding Verdugo to that. You're adding Gleyber on a contract year to that. So, and that's not taking in effect with Rizzo, with Giancarlo Stanton. Who are the ifs? Rodon, right? Like I've said before, one of those guys have to land. And if any of those guys, or maybe two, if Rizzo starts off to the way he started off last year, holy shit, does that lineup look different?
Then it looks different because he was going to start the All-Star game. I'll die on that hill. Before that Tatis injury, you look at it, Vlad led in maybe a couple more stats, like if you're really like cherry picking, but Rizzo was the better player for those first 2 months.
Yeah, correct.
But again, that brain thing is so tricky, Kevin. Listen, again, batting practice, he was posting clips on Twitter, perfectly fine. Smackety likey, hit the subby, make sure I say that. But he can post all the clips he wants, and obviously the other guys, it's the same way. I gotta see it on the field. Also, I don't want to say I'm scared of Baltimore, but they got a solid ball club. And I saw Scott just say, and he's got a valid point. Some Yankee fans think that the Orioles were ahead of us even before they got Burnes. Now they go out and they get Corbin Burnes, bona fide ace, even if it's for a year. They're trying to win this year. And what if he has an amazing year? Ownership's like, all right, we want to keep him. We'll pay him the 5 years or whatever he wants. So I'm holding my breath when it comes to this starting rotation. That's how I feel. I'm more worried about the Yankees right now than the Baltimore Orioles. We'll cross that path when we see them. I'm looking at the calendar right now. We'll see them in late April. So obviously I'm going to keep an eye on them, see what they're doing. But at the same time, I'm worried about the Yankees because there's still work to be done here, Kevin.
Yeah, and I'm seeing the chat. Shout out to Ra, and to Ambioti. They're basically saying, Ambioti saying, Kevin, we got a lot of questions and holes on this team. I think he also said don't count out Tampa Bay. I'm not counting out Tampa Bay. But they did lose Glass now, and they're in the process of shopping Randy. So if they do shop Randy at the deadline or whatever the case may be, how's that team going to look? They don't have Juan DeFranco. They had him for the first half, right? They don't have one. You can kiss Juan DeFranco goodbye. He's not ever playing in the MLB. I'll tell you that much. From what I heard from Dominican Republic, I don't think that guy is coming back. I'll tell you that much. So they've lost guys as well. So you're getting teams that were good, but there's a subtraction to their roster. Right now, you got the Orioles. All I'm saying is, I understand that we got holes. Listen, guys, I understand that the Yankees have issues and they have ifs, and I've spoken about these ifs before. If Giancarlo's going to come back, which I doubt. If Rizzo's going to be back, if Rodon's going to be back, those are all ifs, and I get that.
LeMahieu, and it was only a month. Again,
DJ
the second
LeMahieu,
half, he was pretty solid.
If DJ hits 250, 260, we're fine. If he goes what he did in the second half, we will be fine. Shout out to Ra Super Chat de lo mío personal. I hit you with this.
Mario.
The hassle, but I see Chocolate CB. He goes, I'm scared of the Yankees front office. A lot of people are still. Because remember what I said before the offseason, Kevin? What I was saying on a lot of the live streams? I'm like, hey, guys, I'm still, of course, always look forward to Yankees baseball, but you got to get creative. And now the Yankees got to get creative because they went out. They went to go get Corbin Burnes. A team that we were kind of neck and neck with. That's what I felt. And now,
yeah,
do the Yankees want to pay that, the tax?
No, you said
get
we were
creative.
neck and neck, right? No, we were neck and neck.
We were neck and neck, but now they got Corbin Burnes. Now you got to listen. And I know a lot of people aren't crazy about the reactionary move. Just because they got Corbin Burnes, we have to do something. Our offense is still good. What if Rodon has a great season? And what if he doesn't? That's my thing. Like, I'm holding my breath after Garrett Cole. I'm going to be honest. I think Schmidt's going to be, I've said this, I think his ceiling is like 3.6, 3.8 ERA. I think that's pretty fair. But the way he started off, last season was a problem.
He wasn't himself.
Well, he wasn't, and it was his first time being a starter as well. He was kind of growing into that role. But he's probably going to be on an innings limit. You know how the Yankees are.
Who,
and that's where the depth. No, I'm saying Schmidt.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying Schmidt. So he's going to be on an innings limit most likely. And,
I don't think I'm more worried about Nestor. I don't think I think the beautiful run of Nestor has run out. If he comes back, he'll surprise me. I hope he shuts me up. I think they're gonna sit Cutter on him as well. And if he hasn't made an adjustment to that, that's where my thing comes in. But I was speaking to Dane earlier as well. A lot of people forgot about Yoandres Gomez. He has as nasty stuff as Randy Vasquez. You saw him. You saw your cousin, el primo tuyo, Yogo, right? His new nickname is Yogo. That's what Boone said. So, so a lot of people forgot about Yogo. He's supposed to take Brito's role, Randy Vasquez, to be a long relief or maybe a spot starter. I mean, and then Will Warren. He has one of the nastiest sweepers in the league, if not the nastiest. So, guys, let's take it easy. Let's take a deep breath, right? Do the Yankees need to respond? Maybe this was the response to the Orioles to us getting fucking Soto. You think they were like, holy shit, the Yankees got fucking Soto, and they added Verdugo. Let's be honest. So, I mean, do we have to respond? I still think that the Yankees should do what they were looking for. They were trying to get Cease at a decent rate, at a decent price, or Shane Bieber, or negotiate with Snell with a 1-year opt-out. I don't know what they were going to do. Continue on that path. If it happens, it happens. But what if the Yankees get Snell?
That's a different ballgame.
What if the Yankees get Shane Bieber?
We'll get into that in a second. Shout out to our guy Hirsch. With DJ leading off, it definitely won't be Fast and Furious. Facts.
No, I don't think
I'm not crazy about DJ leading.
He's not gonna stay there long, bro. It's just gonna be a bad look when Judge hits one in the gap and this dude is hobbling over the third. I mean, it's just gonna. I don't think it's gonna last long. I'm sorry. I mean, and if Verdugo gets the hot start, I don't think so.
I'm a Verdugo leadoff guy. I've kind of been that way since we knew the Soto deal was coming, and I'm like, listen, Verdugo's got to be the leadoff guy. I don't care how LeMahieu looks, but
we do have 261 in here, right? Smacky the likey, Hitty the subby. Let's go.
Shout out to Scott, guys. How do you have DJ LeMahieu leading off? He is slow. Shout out my guy Scott for the super chat.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say I don't have him leading off. That's Boone, bro. That's Boone, and Judge being nice, mentioning him. If I was Judge, I would be like the 1 through 3 could go wherever, however Boone he wants, or whatever the case may be. I want to say something like that. Why are you like putting?
we know how the Yankees are too. They kind of just die on that hill. I think they're probably going to be stubborn and be like, if everybody else is hitting, you know, Boone's going to say, we believe in our guys. And I kind of respect that in a way. He's like, I believe in my guys. I trust my guys or whatever. But at the same time, bro, if he's not the same guy, if he's still struggling, you need to get guys on for Soto and Judge. That's why the bottom of the order, Kevin, is so important. I feel like I'm just like rambling at this point, but that's why the bottom of the order is so important. Wells, Volpe to have. I'm not saying they got to be all stars, Kevin.
I think Wells
but
gonna have a nice year.
Me too. And I'm high on Austin Wells, but Volpe, can we do another 208 season?
No.
I mean, if everything else is clicking offensively, everybody else, Glaber's having a good season. Rizzo bounced back, Stanton. Again, I'm not holding my breath, but can we afford a 210 season from Volpe this year?
No.
I don't know if we can. That'd be 2 years, and I get it. He's still young, but a lot of Yankee fans, we don't really have patience, Kev. We're trying to win now.
No, 100%. I understand that. And to your point, I say, adding the guys like they added, like Soto and Verdugo and Trent Grisham, that's only going to help Volpe. Why? Because you get to see these guys every day. You get to see their routine. You get to see how they prepare. You get to ask them questions. Volpe seems like a shy guy. He seems like, remember when he started? I believe he was leading off, correct? A few games?
Yeah, I think he let off. Yeah, he let. I think he let off a couple of games when the injuries started to happen.
Exactly.
That's when it was really,
So imagine a young guy like Volpe playing shortstop for the New York Yankees and putting him in a spot like leading off. What that does to you mentally, right? So he was trying to overachieve. Now he doesn't. Now he can be in his eighth hole, play great defense like he has, and play in that eighth hole or ninth hole, whatever it is may be. And as long as he gets on base. Then you got DJ. Then you got Judge. Then you got Soto. Then you got maybe Rizzo. Then you got Giancarlo Stanton, who's going to hit 40 bombs. I'm saying it now. Believe it. Put it in the fucking universe. Giancarlo Stanton has to hit 40 bombs. Has to.
I'm not holding my breath.
35.
Not holding my breath.
35. 32.
I could see if he plays 130 games, I think, yeah. If he plays that many, yeah, I mean, probably.
Believe.
Shout out to Craig Smith. I mean, he's right. Our roster was really bad last year. Got a serious upgrade, 100%.
Correct.
And I just think the Orioles are, in my opinion, I think the Orioles are a little bit better right now. If we get Snell or a guy like Shane Bieber, let's get into that right now. Might as well, and then we'll get into voicemail, guys. Make sure you guys drop some voicemail.
Right before you get into that, Bionia Acevedo said, this team needs to go old school. Verdugo, DJ Soto, Verdugo, DJ Soto, Judge, and Torres. Then Rizzo. Wow. Listen, as much as I kind of would love to see that, Judge batting cleanup, man, those days are gone. The second and third hitter, the second hitter gets 30 to 35 more at bats per season. So this is why they want Judge there. Soto, if Soto is comfortable batting third, it remains to be seen. Soto said he can play.
I think he likes batting third. I think he likes batting third though.
So I think he'll be fine for that. And another DJ Stelio, I went to an emotional wedding last week. Even the cake was in tears. Ay, Mario.
Come on, DJ. And shout out to our guy, Rich, with a super chat. Appreciate you, man. There's no way anyone can say that the Orioles prospects are better than the Yankees. I've got question for Cashman. We need to either sign Snell or trade for Cabrera or Luzardo. It's been quiet. I mean, I'm not really up to date with, many Miami news, like Marlins news, but I haven't seen many articles saying from Rosenthal or any of the guys honestly saying that they want to move it. Listen, if I'm wrong, you guys can gladly correct me. I haven't seen much with, their team. They might just stay put until, maybe the deadline or something. I don't think they're going to move Luzardo unless the team blows them away, Kevin, with an offer. But, I mean, at this point, man, it's looking like Blake Snell. It's February. We're now on, and it's February 2nd, Kevin. And, I mean, there's reports that he can go into spring training without, a contract. Might not be signed.
That would be insane. I mean, that would be
Come on,
insane.
Scott. Take the 3-year deal. Take the 3-year deal, high AAV from the Yankees, bro. Do your job.
Scott Boras. When it comes, also Chapman hasn't signed. Also Monty, but I think Monty's going to stay in Texas. So there's a bunch of Bellinger, right? I don't think the Yankees, the only guy that's left that I see the Yankees maybe is Snell because there were already talks. Right. So besides that, I don't see the Yankees getting anywhere else. But I mean, like the chat is saying about Miami, we don't know, man. The Yankees we're working on something and the Orioles swoop in and got Corbin Burnes first. We're still 2 weeks from pitchers and catchers, right? So we still have time, Mario. It doesn't.
We still do have time and low temps. I actually really don't. I really wanted to get into this, right? I know the report. So low temp says Snell 7 years, 205, and I'm no reporter, whatever. I don't have scoops, but I know they were saying it's going to be 9 years, 270. That's what Blake Snell wanted. Where are the other teams, making offers for Blake Snell? I don't see it.
I
I
haven't
don't
heard
think he's gonna
anything.
get 7 years.
No,
Honestly,
no.
right now, it's the beginning of February chat. What do you guys think Blake Snell will end up getting in the end from any team? I'm saying, not just the Yankees. What's going to be his highest offer, you guys think? Is he gonna be 9 years, 270? Is he gonna get that? Is it going to be 5 years? Maybe 5 years, 170, something like that. I think honestly, maybe Kevin, the highest the team will go is 5 years. I think the Yankees could get him at 4 years possibly, but again, the luxury tax, the Steve Cohen tax, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a serious problem. So, I mean, Monty, like you said, most likely going to Texas. Dylan Cease, I mean, are the Orioles pushing for him right now? Are they really trying to like solidify that? Listen, we're not messing around. New ownership is here, and we're going to do whatever it takes to put the best product out on the field. Is Dylan Cease an option for the Yankees? Are they willing to give up a top prospect like a Spencer Jones for Dylan Cease, 2 years of control?
Correct.
Do they believe that he's going to be that ace, that number 2 with Garrett Cole, and tell Carlos Rodon, listen, you'll be the 3, a little bit less pressure, on you now. Relax. I see the chat saying 4 years, 6 years. I mean, Kev, what do you think about Snow? What's he gonna get?
No, I mean, when it comes to Snell, I don't think he's going to get anything near what he was asking for. I think the Yankees obviously made him the best offer. I think that if anything, he might get something a little less than when the Yankees gave him with the opt out after 1 or 2 years, maybe. I think Snell overshot his mark for the first time. I think maybe Scott Boras is not going to get what he was looking for or anything close to it. Honestly, I don't want him. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe he goes for the original deal that the Yankees made. But what was that, 150?
Yeah, they
Right?
said they were gonna pay him apparently more than Rodon. That was the biggest thing, for
So
Yankee fans. But the report is that they got Stroman now, so that's changed since then. And again, I know the Yankees. I don't know if they're as desperate as we want them to be right now. And some fans feel like, bro,
it's only 1 year.
why should they be desperate for Blake Snell?
No,
You know what I'm saying?
and Mario, if the Yankees really, if the deal's on the table, I think they make it because the Yankees could, if that's the case, if they get Snell, they can make the contract in a certain way. If there's no opt outs, right? If they're giving him what he's looking for, they can make the contract, for example, lower AAV the first year, and move maybe Kane Lee because now you get Snell. Now you have some. Now you move Nestor or Schmidt back to the bullpen, and now you can replace Kane Lee or one of the long relief drivers and then maybe you trade Trent Grisham or Verdugo, and you move around
Maybe.
14 million, right? So and then now the Yankees will have some wiggle room to pay Snell. So yeah, I mean, and at the end of the day, let's stop counting pennies. If the Yankees are gonna spend, it's only 1 year that it's gonna hurt. And with the team that they have around, why not go fucking all in? Like I've been saying, the Yankees have pocket aces, right? And they have an ace on the flop. So why not go ahead and go all in now this year and see next year they have a shitload of money coming off the books. So and that takes a lot of. I mean, again, you getting Snell or you trade for Shane Bieber that relaxes me as well. That's a guy who's going to give you 130, 140 innings this year, right?
And we definitely need that. Like depth is good to have, but you can never have enough pitching. Shout out to our guy Macho King. I mean, big facts right now. A lot of people are saying Scott Boras, whatever's going on with the market, none of the Boras guys are gonna get what they asked for, Kevin.
No, man,
Blake
it's a
Snell,
tough
I don't
market.
know how Blake Snell is feeling right now. And again, he's gonna get paid either way. He's not gonna get those 9 years. Maybe he's thinking,
Nah,
maybe I should have taken that Yankee deal, Should have told Scott to pull the trigger. Let's just, let's take the 6 years or 5 years with the Yankees, whatever it was. But I mean, I don't know how he's feeling right now. Let's go. I think we missed a super chat,
nah, I
Kevin.
got it right here.
Okay,
Levi
you got it?
Aviation.
My guy.
What's up, Levi? What's good? It's NYC, but with the new name, Pissed at Cash. I mean, a lot of us are, man. We feel you, Levi. But can't wait for the Pinstripe Pride tomorrow. Hope to see y'all both there. I still have faith in for Snell. You're gonna be at that event. Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, I have a baby shower to attend tomorrow, so I will not be there.
I was gonna go, Levi, and then I forgot that I promised to take my son to this card show in Freehold, New Jersey. So I'm fighting with my son. I don't know. I think I might. When you make a promise to a 10-year-old, You guys know it's like making a promise to the mafia. You got to keep that shit. I mean, so let's see about
100%.
that. But thanks for the super chat, Levi. But yeah, Mario, like I said, man, I'm excited for Will Warren. If Ben Rice goes on a tear like Jason Dominguez had last year in spring
Good
training,
problem to have.
how do you keep him off the lineup if the best pitching is in Double A? It is proven back, no matter where you look at it, the best guys that do really good in Double A normally, right, do good in MLB because that's where the major pool of talent is. Triple A, you have too many journeymen. It's better for pitchers because you have more seasoned batters and they have to make good pitches. It's better for pitchers in the Triple A. When it comes to batters, you got a bunch of journeymen going up and forth, and you got the guys with the nasty stuff in Double A. So if Ben Rice goes off on a tear, how do you keep him off this lineup? So, guys, there's a lot of guys. Jason Dominguez is back in June.
Kevin, a good problem to have. Shout out to Old Sarge with a super chat. We appreciate you. The super chat, my guy. If the ask in a trade is Dominguez or Spencer, the answer is fuck no. I mean, yeah, I just think the Yankees are out of place, and again, I don't want to have anybody put a gun to my head, but I don't know about the Soto.
I think for
re-signing Soto.
I mean, I love Spencer Jones. Like I said, I don't want to compare him to anybody because I think he's just going to be different. I just think he's going to be a different animal. And even if Spencer Jones comes up and hits 25 to 30 bombs, but gives you gold glove defense in center field and runs like a cheetah out there, I mean, I don't think anybody's going to be upset at that. You can't be comparing him to another guy who hit 60 home runs. That's Spencer Jones be fucking Spencer Jones, guys.
Spencer Jones is Spencer Jones. Aaron Judge is Aaron Judge.
Correct.
So,
just keep
no, I agree, Old Sarge. I just think that we're at a place right now. Obviously, I hope Soto is back as a Yankee. Because if he's elsewhere, that'll hurt, especially. Listen, if he wins the World Series, it'll hurt a little less. But I'm trying to think of, I'm hoping the guy's going to be here for a while. But, maybe they move another guy to first base, whatever we're talking about. But the way I was seeing Spencer Jones run, I know some people were saying, Kev, that, maybe you could just move him to first base. Nah, that dude's an athlete.
You don't want to waste that time, bro.
He's got to be in the outfield. I saw him run. The one clip, I think it was Yankee Farm that posted. Shout out to our guys at Yankee Farm.
Hey.
Yeah, I saw him running, and I'm like, dude, this guy's athletic. For a big guy, he can run definitely. He's got some wheels, so definitely has to be in the outfield.
And yeah, you don't want to take that glove away from center field. I think eventually, even if where's Soto? Where's it, Jason? What's gonna happen, guys, is this: if Giancarlo is anywhere not near to what 2022 at least. If he does 2022, Giancarlo, we'll be ecstatic, right? If he's not anywhere near, if he's hitting 180 again. The Yankees are going to have to eat that contract, Mario.
Gotcha.
And I say that to say this. Why? Because there's no room for you. You're clogging up DH. At this point, you can re-sign Soto. Soto and Judge can play around with right field and DH. Dominguez goes to left field, and Spencer Jones is our center fielder. Think of that.
And I truly believe that, Jason could play center field. I don't think, he's going to be, like, really slow when he comes back. Might take him a bit, but I think he still plays center field. All right, I think we should get into a couple of voicemails. I see Eddie asking if we're going to go to the phone messaging.
Oh, yes, we do.
Let's get into some voicemails.
We might go a little over today because we're feeling a bit. I mean, Mario felt a certain way. I felt a certain way as well.
I'm hot. I'm
So,
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just going to get to Kyle. Is it Malay?
Malay. Kyle Malay. Yeah.
I'm going to butcher these names.
Pete says Kyle Malay. I believe that's correct.
Need to get Snell or Cease. We need more pitching. 100%. I mean, I'm not sitting here saying that we don't need it. I'm just saying let's take a step back. Let's not act like the Yankees haven't done moves this offseason that have tremendously made this this roster better, right? And if the Yankees, like I said, we all saw it, right? If one of our guys, Cole, starts off the way he starts, and you can get, let's say, Will Warren, who knows, starts like Luis Hill, 19 scoreless. That's 3-4 starts. That's what could get you through April, then May, and then you got the trade deadline, and the Yankees are aggressive, and they're fighting for first place. We don't know what's gonna happen. So, and still, we still got 2 weeks, guys. So I'm just saying, just relax, take it easy. Let's go, Mario.
One thing with Soto, real quick, before we jump into voicemails. Shout out to CWE. He goes, Soto only played 15 games at DH through 779 games in the major leagues. If that's true, I mean, I think he just got to be out there. He's gonna DH. I think he's definitely gonna DH, but you have to give Judge the DH days too as well with that toe.
That's what I'm saying. It's whatever he wants, and at the end of the day, let's not act like Judge could play center field maybe 4 times a year, or he'll play left a few times. Jason goes to DH. You're just going to share the DH spot. Guys are going to rest or take half days off. That's what the Yankees do. That's what it is. So it's not only, I'm just saying the majority is going to be between them too. So.
Yeah, let's get into a couple of voicemails, maybe 1 or 2, then we'll talk about, the relievers, the rest of the off season.
Dale.
And yeah, let's do a voicemail.
What's going on, guys? This is Johnny's Lasagna from the Bird app.
My guy.
Just reacting to you guys talking about Corbin Burnes. Very unfortunate that he is in the division. Definitely was a gut punch to all of us Yankee fans.
Yep.
We'll see if we can rebound the rest of this off season. Hopefully we land Snell or something happens, but if not, fingers crossed that Rodon and the others are enough. Nice listening to you guys talk, and look forward to communicating with you guys some more. Have a good one.
Ahí mi madre.
Shout out to my guy, Johnny Lasagna. First time he's calling in. Excited to see you opening day, my guy.
Johnny
you guys
Lasagna.
don't follow Johnny Lasagna on Twitter.
One of the best follows on Twitter, guys. If you guys want to laugh, crack up, and get Yankees news, Johnny Lasagna. That's my guy.
And see Boone with a couple milk and cookies.
Nice, man.
That's the guy. That's the guy you go to. But nah, man. I know you're a big Rodon guy. I am as well. You're also, you're kind of iffy on the Stroman. Yeah, he is. He is. He's also big on Stroman's energy. He's also big on Stroman's energy, but it could be a problem, as all Yankee fans know right now, Kevin. Stay away from the Twitter. Stay away from the Bird app or the X app, whatever you want to call it now. And just pitch. Let's do 2 more voicemails.
Let's go 2 more.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas. Fast Eddie here. Listen, I was thinking about today.
My guy.
A pitcher, Mike Clevenger. I know he's no ace, but the guy went 9-9 last year with an ERA under 4, not pitching for a great team either. So, I'm wondering if maybe we should take a look at him. He'd only cost money. I don't believe we'd have to trade for him. And, maybe put Nestor in the bullpen. I don't know, Clevenger, he's good. He's not great, but he's good. So just thinking what you guys think about that. All right. Have a good night. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, Kevin, you want to hit on that first?
Yeah, no, look, Mike Clevenger, I know that I mean, he's going to have to cut his hair, as always, with the Yankees, right? So, but definitely, man, again, 130-plus innings with the ERA 3.77, I believe is what I'm looking at now. So, yeah, man, it's not bad. His whip is 1.2. I mean, I still like 1.1, obviously, in 1. But, listen, I trust Matt Blake, so I trust that will look better with us. And there's his Savant.
Where's Savant? How's the ground ball percentage? That's the only thing that matters to Kev. The only thing that matters, Kevin. That's all Kevin cares about nowadays. He doesn't even care about, wins and losses. He cares about ground ball percentage.
I'm okay. Listen, we need length in the lineup, in the starting rotation. So I'll take the cut on the ground ball percentage. Not everybody can have a great ground ball percentage. So
I was about to say.
Go ahead, Mary. What do you think about
off the field? There's some off the field stuff with Clevenger. That's why I don't know if the Yankees would be, willing to maybe give him a deal. I'd like, if there was nothing going on, I'd like him over Syndergaard. I know that teams are watching him work out. I don't even want to.
Let's not talk about old Thor, please.
Yeah, to get into that, but I mean, if he didn't have stuff kind of off the field, I wouldn't, I would be down with it. I just don't think the Yankees are gonna go down, that route. It's either they go out there and they get a big name, a Snell, maybe a big trade with Miami. Again, it's maybe just blind faith, but I'm still hoping that, there's a chance we could trade with Miami. But again, I don't know how they're feeling, what the situation is right now. We were talking Luis Ariz 2 weeks ago, and now hasn't been many rumors besides that. But I mean, I don't know, Kev. I feel like Clevenger wouldn't be that kind of guy that the Yankees would go after, but we'll see. There's still a couple weeks left till pitching and catcher report. But Kevin, it's coming quick. Next voicemail.
Yeah, what's up, Mario and Kevin Cruz? Yo, Kev. Hold up. How you doing? It's the one and only DJ Steely, yo, calling in again. How you doing? Kevin, I need you to hit me with the "Ay Mario." I love that thing, man.
Oh man,
I'm waiting for you to do it. I don't know if you did already. Anyways, what's up, guys?
He did.
It's like it's live, right?
So what's up?
There's the Yankee news. It sucks, man. The Orioles, they just. I don't see how the Yankees are gonna beat the Orioles, man. I don't see that
No,
at
chill, chill,
all.
chill, chill, chill,
I
chill,
see the
chill.
Yankees
Listen,
being the number one wild card team. That's about it.
chill, 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 chill.
Um, I don't got anything else to say. Actually, I do. I got two things. Hey, Chet, did you guys know that Kevin once picked an orange from an apple tree? And guess what he did? He made lemonade with it. And Mario doesn't cut the grass. He dares the grass to grow. Gotta go, guys.
Dad joke 101.
DJ Steelio. I just want to say this real quick. Even though I was negative towards the beginning, love my Yankees. And if you guys are gonna start realizing I try to be the more positive out of me and Kevin. I would say I try to be, the young fan, but gotta play the game first. We were saying this was gonna be one of the best rotations last year with Rodon. Then
Yes.
he goes down, and then the quote in spring training, he's like, I'm here to pitch in the postseason. Rush is back. Frankie Montas, he pitched against, I think just against the Royals last year. It's the only time he pitched towards the end of the year. Now he's elsewhere. Nasty Nestor didn't have a great year. And then, with Schmidt, he was good towards the end, I forgot Severino now with the Mets, but he wasn't great last year either. So it's like, maybe like what Kevin said and what Pete's been saying, maybe we get surprised. Maybe I'm just being, the optimist right now, but there's a chance they could surprise us. We're going to hit. And listen, you guys could clip this, whatever. I think we're going to hit this year. The pitching is the problem.
Dang.
And the bullpen a little bit.
Yeah, why not just get Domingo Germán and just call it a night?
No. Oh, by the way, Dane said he's cleared of all his off the field stuff. Mike Clevenger's cleared of like all his off the field stuff. So that wouldn't be an issue with the Yankees. Okay. So
there's
maybe
ways,
they could
guys.
tap into that.
Yeah, there's definitely avenues that the Yankees could take either via trade and still some guys in spring training. I mean, in free agency. I think that the Yankees are still trying to see what Blake Snell is maybe it falls on their lap, right? I know they got Stroman, but Stroman was 18 million. The Yankees can move a little more half than that, right? If you move Canely and you move Trent Grisham, who's making I think 6 or 7, that clears up about 13 million, right? And then you just are spending the extra 5 or 6 if you play him 20 the first year. The way you structure the contract, they can also give him a nice signing bonus too, right? So I mean, there's ways. There is definitely ways. But guys, 80 likes from 200. Smacky the likey.
Yeah, likey.
Say it.
Hitty the Sully. I try to do like Simonetti, but not quite. Not quite. I try.
Simonetti, que lo que?
We're gonna hit, Kev. I truly believe that, and I'm gonna die on that hill. But again, Orioles are gonna hit too, and I don't know, man. Just the pitching is what scares me a lot. I saw a question here. I'm not sure exactly. Said, "All right, Doc, how do you rank the AL East today?" I wanted to get into that a little bit later, but what would you rank the teams right now, 1 through 5? Gotta say Boston last, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Boston in 5th, and then what's the rest looking like?
Toronto 4th.
Wow, you have Toronto 4th.
I hate Toronto.
Canada's not gonna be happy with you about that.
I don't give a shit. This is
And
not my house. This is not nobody. This is gonna be Soto house. That's what's gonna happen. Vladdy talking all that shit. Soto's gonna be, this is my house now. That's what Soto's gonna do. So Tampa 3rd, Yankees 2nd, and the Orioles 1st. And I'm only saying depending on what happens at the trade deadline. I'm not gonna lock that in.
Have 2 things. Better respect Vladdy. MLB the show cover.
I'm not respecting
MLB the show cover. You got to be careful how you talk about Vlad.
That's what happens when you talk.
And another thing is, if we don't get some starters, I'll be happy if we're within 3 games of the trade deadline. I don't want to be making up Kevin a 6-game lead that Baltimore has, bro. If we're ahead of them, never wish for injuries. But what if injuries happen to them? I don't know.
It can happen, Mario. That's baseball. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Guys are acting like you said. You put it perfectly. We thought we had the best rotation in baseball. Ben Verlander said the same thing, right? He fucking jinxed us. That's what happened. So let's see what happens. Maybe he jinxed the Dodgers this year. He seems to jinx everybody he talks so highly of, right? So that to your point, Mario, when we thought we had the best, we didn't. So games have to be played on the field, man. You have to show up.
I can jugar el juego. You have to play
100%.
Yeah, you have to play first. But I mean, yeah, I would say the Yankees as of right now,
We have the better bullpen.
second best team in the AL East by a little bit though, just by a little bit. When
And
I see
that could-
Soto,
and that can change.
shuffling, Kevin, yeah,
I
it could. It could. When I see Soto shuffling and Houston or whenever he's shuffling, I'll start drinking the Kool-Aid more. I'm
I'm
gonna come
just
on here and
saying,
tell you the
bro.
Yankees are gonna win 110 games.
I'm just saying, when we go to Camden, if Soto takes Corbin deep, y'all gonna have to hold me back. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all gonna have to hold me back.
Mario.
What que pasa con eso, bro?
Oh
But,
man, but
I'm
yeah,
excited for spring training, man. Like we're getting there, Kevin. It's now
almost.
February. Baseball's coming back. Maybe good things start to happen. Maybe we get a deal. I'd love to break news right now. I'd love to break news. I know we still got some more voicemails, some other stuff to go over. So
No, but
I know
I was gonna say, you want to get into Wandy and Middleton?
Yeah, I wanted to get into Wandy more. Or
Okay.
you want to talk about Middleton first? It's up
Well,
to you.
let me say this, chat. For what was paid for Wandy? One's if you wanted him back, and two if you didn't.
Would you do that deal? Would you do that deal?
Yeah, what have you done that deal? And maybe would have done maybe three with 3 opt-outs. I don't know if he would have come back, because essentially I heard that the Mets offered him similar, but with a 1-year opt-out, only so 2. So it's interesting. 1, so okay, 1, 2. Right now it's halfway. I would have got Middleton. We don't know what the Middleton signed for. Did they say it already?
It just said 1 year. I've looked
I've looked everywhere.
Today.
We don't know what
it was 1 year.
What Middleton's price was, so that might have to be seen there. But look, it
Did
looks
you
like
see how they structured the contract though, Kevin? It was 7 years, or excuse me, not 7 years. 7 million, 6 million, 2 million, 1 million.
For Wandy?
That's how they structured the contract. I believe that's how they structured the contract.
So he's gonna opt in every time.
So is it opt-outs?
Yes, he has like 3 opt-outs. It's crazy.
Okay.
It's a 4-year deal with 2 or 3 opt-outs. It's insane.
Okay. Maybe a team out that I'm not sure, but I mean he gets 16 million, 16.5 for 4 years. San Diego paid him.
Scott, I kind of wanted Neris too, but damn, I think Neris got 9. Was it
9? I don't think the Yankees
are
do 9
we're paying
for a
Clay
reliever.
6. The Yankees are playing Clay 6, and as much as Neris could be good, if he's bad, making 9 million is gonna. This is what happens with relievers, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's iffy. 1 year they're great, 1 year they're not. It's rare when you see guys have multiple years back to back to back like that, and that's I believe it's part of Matt Blake, and so 100%. I don't know about Neris at that price, but look, it looks like the chat was pretty much around split when it comes to Wandy leaving or going, but 4 million was not bad.
Yeah, I mean, he got paid. I don't think the Yankees were ever going to do 4 years for a reliever. Maybe 2 with an opt-out after 1.
Yeah.
I don't think they were going to do that. The Middleton deal was kind of like throwing salt into the wound because of the Corbin Burnes stuff, but that definitely was not a good feeling last night when we got the news. Want to get into some more voicemails? Then we got a couple left. Then we'll try to wrap it up.
Dele, let's go to voicemails.
He's giving Mario Macho King in the house. Bad Bone is a jabroni, and I take Girardi back in a heartbeat because he was 100 million times the manager that Cupcake could ever be. And Trash Can is just not asleep at the wheel. He's comatose. And he needs to go too. He's destroying this franchise. Get Blake Snell, throw the guy $200 million already, and get this over with. Oh yeah, Macho.
Macho, the best, man. The best calls, bro. I swear.
I mean, you wanna talk about that? The Yankees did get Girardi back on. Yes.
I mean, is he looking down at Boone saying it's not what you want?
I don't know, man. All I know is Girardi's gonna be like
60% of the time it works every time.
I don't think, and I know maybe Yankee fans are dreaming of Girardi back. He hurt Gary's feelings. That's why he was out. Right?
Yeah.
And I don't think, I truly don't think that he's gonna be back. Whether Boone has.
Oh no, not Girardi. I'm just saying it's good to have him there because I think he's gonna speak his voice regardless, Mario. And when Boone said some dumb shit in the post game, I think Girardi's gonna be like,
"What the fuck are you talking about?"
And it's gonna be guys.
It's kind of how Michael K did when we got swept in the ALCS.
Yeah.
That was like the first time that they actually won at Aaron Boone, which was interesting.
And yes, it was interesting, fellas. And honestly, you need a guy like that just talking how I think that's why I like about Girardi being there. Curry's always a little bit of both, but respectfully. But Girardi might be a little bit more direct. I think Michael K at the end, because it was the playoffs. I understand him feeling speaking that way, but I like guys that are just gonna call it like it is, man. You fucked up. You shouldn't pull this guy there. This guy was dealing here. Why are you playing this guy at this spot? Why are you not pinch hitting in this situation? It's gonna be fun because Girardi's a mixture of both. He's an old school guy. At the end of the day, he did win. You can't take that away from him. As much as the younger generation of Yankee fans love Boone and all this other stuff, and Boone's the greatest manager ever, Girardi won. Girardi won.
I saw you getting fired up actually on the Bird app this week. You were,
The
the
Bird app,
last
that's what we're
time
gonna call
too.
it?
Yeah, the Bird app. You were saying that, Aaron Boone has not gotten, one game away from the World Series. Joe Girardi was the closest that made it, and he got Giancarlo Stanton, and that makes you upset. And I understand it makes a lot of Yankee fans upset that he gets the Lamborghini and we haven't made it that close or to the World Series. So definitely upsetting. I still do not think that Yankee fans kind of the dream if the Yankees get off to a slow start, God forbid, get off to a slow start. Could you imagine they're like Girardi from the press box? So that let's go. I mean, that would never happen, but could you imagine?
No, I mean they're gonna be calling for Girardi to replace.
Pete will be doing it. Pete will be doing it after game
Get
one.
Girardi the fuck down from the booth and put him in the fucking dugout.
Take off the Yankee uniform and give it to Girardi right now. That's what I want.
I don't give a poot if it doesn't fit. Put Girardi in. I can see it now. I mean, listen, this is last year, so we're gonna give Boone hell. He better come with it. He better come with something different. Don't come with the same bullshit. We're not gonna expect that shit. So
we're hoping
100%.
for no bullpen. We're hoping for no bullpen budget, but we know that's gonna happen.
Oh man, I hate that shit. Just bring
Next,
Scott Proctor. Yeah, we got a few more voicemails. We'll get them.
A few more voicemails. Let's get like 2 or 3.
Yo, Manito, what's good, man? What's up, Kev? What's up, Mario, man? God bless you guys. The truth always. Salute, salute, salute. My brother, Mario. Calm down, man. The Yankees got this, Manito. I understand, like, you see the Orioles making moves to Corbin Burnes, but Manito, just chill out. The Yankees got this, bro. We got Soto, bro. Think about that. Forget about what the O's are doing. We gotta be focused on what the Yankees are doing. We gotta focus on our team. Yo, bro, we got this. And the bullpen, our bullpen gonna be serious, man. We got some people coming up, some sleepers that people ain't gonna be thinking about like superstars. They're gonna be solid for us, bro. Believe me, I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to have Wandy with us, you know what I mean? But he had to go to San Diego. That mango ain't gonna taste the same. It's gonna be super stale. It's probably not even mango. They'll probably put something else. But my brother, I'm telling you, the Yankees got this, bro. God bless you, brothers. Amen. In Jesus' name.
Amen, brother. And yeah, man, Mario, cálmate, loco. Take it easy.
I try to give Mario. I try to give every team their respect, man. Especially it's early. I still love my Yankees. I'm still gonna defend them no matter what. Just need one more move just to make me feel better about the season. Just the rotation. That rotation is just even the bullpen. Yuri Dos Santos, I think they're gonna be good. They're gonna figure out a way.
Yeah,
I know people aren't crazy about Clay Holmes. Matt Blake will figure that out. I know there's still gonna be a couple of guys that we're like, that's why we get Wandy or that's why we get Middleton, because why is this guy pitching? Nick Ramirez, maybe he's good this year. Maybe he's our best reliever. No, I'm joking.
Stop it, bro. I'm sorry. Big Nick Ramirez, all right? Stop it. All right? I heard somebody posted a video, I forgot, I think it was Files, about him hitting a nuke. He used to hit nukes in the independent league or some shit like that. Maybe we need a pinch hit him one night. I mean, can you do that? Can you legally do that? Put like a pitcher to pinch hit? I don't know.
No,
you know what I'm saying? But listen, to his point, we got the Yankees, the New York Yankees, chat. I'm gonna tell this. There's 200 plus watching here. Smack that likey, hitty the subby. The New York Yankees, the Bronx Bombers have 2 of the top 5 hitters in the major league. 2. I'm gonna say that again.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
2 of the best top 5 hitters in the major leagues the Yankees have. On top of that, they have Gleyber Torres. They have Verdugo now bouncing back. I'm telling you, bro, watch Verdugo dance around the bases and piss everybody off. You guys are gonna love it.
With his
Calm
chain.
down.
With his
With
chain.
his chain out.
Oh, I'm so confident in my team, bro. Anything could happen. Anything could happen, bro. It's baseball, bro. Again, we thought we were the best rotation. I was thinking World Series last year, and then look, Judge goes down just like that in LA. The vibes were good, and then that's it. We were neck and neck with the Orioles that I believe it was the 4th of July series. Bader hits the walk-off, and we're talking like
with no Judge.
Yeah, with no Judge, and we're like, we took, split the series with them. Should have beaten them, but
correct.
We split the series with them, and listen, got Verdugo now, and I'm a big fan. I think he's gonna hit for us. I'm still
100%.
gonna die on that hill. I'm still gonna die on the hill. We're gonna hit.
Thank you, Medina. Shout out to Medina.
Routine.
Verdugo just may be the wild card for the Yankees. That is perfect. That is perfectly put. Verdugo just may be the wild card. 100%.
He's wearing 24, chat. He's wearing 24. He posted that. But I'm excited for him, man. I'm excited. There's Willie Calhoun.
Fuck Willie Calhoun.
Willie Calhoun. All right,
I
Willie
think we got
Bangs.
2 more voicemails.
Let's do it, and we'll kind of wrap it up.
Yep.
Mi gente, ¿qué lo que? Cuéntame, manín. Yo, you got to ask yourself this. It's your boy, Ra, all right? You got to ask yourself this. What were the Yankees' issues last year? It was hitting, right? I know we're a little nervous that Corbin Burnes is with Baltimore, but you got to think about this. Baltimore didn't have an ace, right? So they went out and got an ace. Yankees have an ace in Garrett Cole. We wouldn't be so concerned if about a pitching staff if I'm sorry, I'm just doing a lot right now.
No, you good.
Rodon didn't pitch like shit. You gotta look at it like this.
True.
We've had the worst possible scenario that has happened to the pitching, and our Yankees hitting was 24th in like all of Major League Baseball last year. That lineup is night and day. It was night and day as it is today as it was last year. So while we didn't reinforce our pitching, I am so confident with the Yankees lineup right now that I think we're going to be right in the mix. So again, I was a little nervous that the Yankees didn't get Corbin Burnes, as we all should, but the Yankees are going to be fine. We need to just go out there and get Snell, and everything will be all good, man. So shout out to Mario, shout out to Big Kev. Kev, man, just share the knowledge, man, with the beautiful skincare, man. All right, I want that beautiful, non-filtered, non-blemished facials too, man. All right, I'm out. Peace. Yo.
I put Brugal on my face.
The GOAT, Rod Thompson, our guy. I wish I had a soundboard, but I'm calm. I'm calm, man. I'm calm.
Pero hold on. Rod, when I can't drink, me lo unto, el alcohol. En Brugal, me pongo Brugal en la cara, loco. That's why I put that Brugi, the XB. But nah, shout out to him too, man. Like I'm saying, bro, like we're gonna hit. I get, but if Rodon, bro, with a proper spring training, ay Dios mío, if we get Rodon from 2022, esto se jodió. Because now Stroman becomes a 3, like Mario. You're gonna be loving it, bro.
Aholaka Cortez is good. Let's hope Nestor's good. Ojalá, yeah, bro. Let's hope Nestor's good again. The Yankees lineup is night and day. I agree. It is, bro, night and day from last year.
Day and night.
But again, DJ LeMahieu leading off. I'm not saying I'm the perfect manager, but give me the lineup card. I can do some things. Give me the bullpen budget. I'll deal with the bullpen budget. I'll do the A-Rod. Grab it, crumble it up, and throw it out the window. That's what I would do. But I don't know. That's just me. Let's get into. I think we have one more voicemail, and then we'll talk about the rest of the offseason.
Listen, guys and fans, Spencer Jones hasn't done dick. Nothing in the major leagues. You have to give up prospects to get pitchers like Dylan Cease. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, why are you all hung up on somebody you don't even know that's going to be anything in the major leagues? He's the next Judge. He's this, he's that. We don't know nothing about Spencer Jones, but we do know about Dylan Cease. Come on, Yankees. Come on, Cashman. Grow a pair. Make a freaking trade and do something.
Let me get this first, because what he's basically saying is what Pete and even I echoed. I mean, listen, I would trade for 1 year of Burnes is what it was the issue, but for 2 years of Cease, I don't know how you do not. I mean, like I said before, I don't like the comparisons from Spencer to Judge.
He doesn't like him.
Me and Mario, he doesn't like him. Me and Mario talk about it. I was saying that writers and people comparing him to that in the beginning. To your point, I mean, because I don't think he said his name in the beginning. When it comes to prospects, I agree 100%. You have to trade them, right? When it comes to some, though, it hurts for a reason. Like Roger Aris, the Yankees paid $5 million for, and he played in a minor league system for 2-3 years. So there's some money invested into that kid.
He gonna get a shot with the Yankees.
Correct. Spencer Jones, right, as well. So I get why being hesitant. But for Cease, for 2 years of a guy who's going to give you 30-plus starts and is going to strike out 200 guys, guaranteed, book it, put it in, boom, of course you got to do it. I 100% agree with the caller. I mean, how do you not do that, Mario? So, Cashman, grow a pair of nuts. How old are you? What are you waiting for? That's what he's basically telling you. A lot of Yankee fans feel the same way.
No, and I agree. I got crucified, and it's nothing against Spencer Jones. He could be a phenomenal player, and we'll be singing his praises maybe in a year or two from now. That maybe we're grateful we didn't trade this guy because we won a World Series without trading him, and now he's here. That could very well be the case, Kevin. But at the same time, if you see the team that's neck and neck with you, they go out and they go get somebody. It's time. I think it's I'm not saying you can get the deal done without Spencer Jones. I believe. Then you have to give away another pitcher in Hampton. It might cost you more
pitchers, or it might cost you something that you're lacking. That's why. But again, this
Macho, well said. Spencer Jones for a championship done.
100%.
And John, back to back. Prospects are cool. Parades are cooler.
And I'll add a third point to that, where people say, well, we need a backup if Soto doesn't resign. You got to do everything you can to resign Soto.
Yeah, you can't just be
there's no prospect in any fucking system right now that's comparable to fucking Juan Soto, who they compare to Ted fucking Williams, okay? There's just not. Stop it. Let's stop this bullshit.
He said that's a shirt. That is a shirt. Prospects are cool.
Book it.
They're not gonna like that. They're not gonna like that. But listen, they could be on here and be like, weren't you guys the ones that wanted to trade Spencer Jones in a couple of years from now when he's raking for the Yankees and we're singing his praises and he's in the outfield with Judge? That could very well be, but I'm thinking about 2024. That's what I'm thinking about right now. Yes. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to go all in. Other teams are going all in. Bro, the AL's tough. The Rangers defending champs. The Astros are thorn in our side. They're still going to be there, whether we like them or not. Got to respect them. They're still going to be there. The Orioles, the AL Beast. The AL Beast. That's what the division is, bro.
That's what's going to be this
Boston, I think Boston's still going to find a way to hit. They're still going to find a way to hit, and the Rays, they got Junior Caminero, that shortstop that's going to take over for Wander. So they're not missing a beat, even though they traded Glass now. He didn't make, a crazy amount of starts for them towards the end. He's been injured a lot. So I don't know. Yeah.
Look at Dane saying there.
Don't worry, guys. They're not trading Jones. They're not trading Jones. I don't think so. I said I would trade Jones for Burnes.
That's what Dane just said.
Me too. No, I agree.
No, and I'm with Pete too. I would trade Jones for Cease. I mean, Cease is a lock for 30-plus starts and 200 strikeouts. He's done it every year. His FIP limits he has shitty defense behind him. His ERA will probably be better with the New York Yankees. Let's be honest. So, are you all in or not? What the fuck are we doing? And if in the trade deadline, Myra, just to finish this point, if the Yankees get him in the trade deadline and it doesn't cost him Spencer Jones, and the Yankees are still fighting for the number 1 spot, then it's a win for Cashman. Right, I agree. And this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna make my full assessment of the whole year on the trade deadline, because that's what you're gonna see. That's what I'm saying. But go ahead, man.
No, good point. Look at what Pete said there. Can anyone name the pitcher that has done what he's done in 3 years? Anyone? Bro, I don't think we take into account. I don't know. Of course, we all watch the team, but what Garrett Cole does, taking the ball every 5 days, I don't think we take that into account enough. It's because we have it right now with the ace, and everybody's like, it's easy, just kind of plug and play. That just doesn't. That's not how it works. Yeah. We hope Warren's gonna be good. I like his stuff, but
he does have the potential to do that.
What if Rodon goes down and then Warren goes to the 5? Everybody goes up a peg. Now Stroman's the 2. You got Nestor as a 3, and you're like holding your breath again. And that's what I worry about. Let's be real. Rodon and Nestor are probably gonna go on the IL at some point in the season.
And as long as that's in June or July, the Yankees will have time to make a trade in the deadline. That's what I'm saying.
Again, let's hope that they're not that far behind, though. Let's hope that they're still neck and neck. Or, listen, in baseball, they could be ahead of the Orioles. It could happen. Orioles get off to a slow start. Whatever may happen. La pelota. That's what happens. But at the same time, I don't want to be on here in July saying, Kev, we're 6 games back. And, a lot of the guys have gone down, and now we're looking to kind of make up that ground because it's so tough in the AL East, bro.
Yeah, but what happened last year to the Yankees is a freak of nature. We had 40%, 50% of our lineup of our starting guys in IL. That I've never seen that in my life. It was really, really, it was one of the most odd years ever. And still with all that, Mario, if the Yankees wouldn't have lost Judge to that dumbass wall in Dodger Stadium, then they still would have made the playoffs, which is crazy, right? But the Yankees have improved their starting lineup, their batting order, which is what's much needed. Let's see. We still got 2 weeks, but I think we got one more voicemail. Let's get to those so we can wrap up.
Yeah, let's get to those.
Good evening, everybody. How you guys doing today? I have a question. I'm pessimistic out here, so let me ask you. What do you guys think would be the rebound if the Yankees did not sign Soto, number 1? And number 2, I feel that the Yankees need to, or if they have to defer money, they got to get creative. I know they don't like deferring money, but, we're not holier than thou. We put patches on our jerseys. We're used to losing, as long as the process works, whatever process that is. So, I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think. You guys have a good night.
I'll just be real. This is how I truly feel. And I'm not feeling very optimistic about Soda right now, just because I know it's Boris that we're dealing with. I think teams see him. If he has a great year, obviously I want the guy to have a great year. But if he has a great year, teams are going to be all over him. He's a generational talent. It's Juan Soto. So I think it's just going to be like you just plug in Spencer Jones. It's going to be a Jones, Dominguez, and Judge outfield. That's what I think it's going to be. And then we'll see what happens with first base with Rizzo. Gleyber's probably going to walk. He's going to ask for 6-7 years, 150. The Yankees have a ton of infield prospects. Let's say Wells has a great year. I just think that, maybe they make a move in the infield at some point for next year. But, Kev, I don't think they're going to go out and sign another outfielder that's going to be available. And I don't know the free agent class next year. I know off the top of my head the pitchers. I think Max Fried, guys Wheeler, like that, but Wheeler. But I don't know if the Yankees are gonna go out and get a starter. They should.
I mean Burnes,
but
how would that be nice if the Yankees just sign Burnes next and sign Soto?
What if he pitches well in the playoffs? That price. And I'm not saying the Yankees can't afford it. I'm just saying a little older fans and maybe the fan base or the front office is gonna be like, maybe a guy a little bit younger. I'm not saying he's gonna be 40. I'm not sure. He might be like 33. I'm just taking a guess, 32. But I don't know, Kev. I just feel like it's gonna be like Judge, Soto, and then Judge, Dominguez, and Jones outfield.
And do you want more than that? Like that's insane. Like think about that for a second, right? So to your point, Mario, all I'm saying is, guys, let's take a step back. We still got 2 weeks. You still also have these games have to be played on the field. A lot of times the Yankees were a great team on paper and shit didn't pan out. The line, everything is better right now. Our rotation, we thought we were going to have the best rotation in the world last year, and what happened? So Rodon looks slimmed down. Rodon looks like he's ready to go. Luis Hill he's been working the entire offseason. You saw Schmidt, right? Which a lot of people are not talking about. Will Warren. Let's be excited about the guys that we're gonna see. Let's see what spring training brings as well. Yes, it's not nothing great, but the guys who raked in spring training, Dominguez raked in spring training. Volpe raked, but again, we know what happened with Volpe. They put him in a spot they should have done, right? You can't expect a kid like him to play shortstop right away and to go ahead and lead off for this team and make up the bats that were silent, like for Giancarlo and shit like that. That shit is insane. So to that, I say this. Take it easy. Take it easy. I think we're done with the voicemails, guys. We still have 200 plus in here. Smacky the likey, hitty the subby, guys. This next month is going to be insane. We are 2 weeks, again, 2 weeks from pitchers and catchers. We are a month away, a little over a month away from us being in Tampa. So be ready because it's going to be insane, and you don't want to miss it, especially if you're a Yankee fan. You're going to see a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, a lot of footage of guys that you're looking at. So smacky the likey, heady the subby. Let's go.
Smacky the likey, heady the subby. And I want to end on this one question to kind of keep you guys, I don't know, maybe excited, waiting. I want to hear your opinion on this.
Dale.
Listen, do you think we're done, Kevin? Do you think we're done for this offseason? Like, do you truly believe there's one more move, or or the Yankees are just like, listen, pitchers and catchers report in 12 days, 11 days. We believe in Rodon. We believe in Cortez, and we're good.
I'm 50-50, Mario. If I'm being 100% honest, which I always like to be 100% honest, I'm 50-50. I feel like the Yankees are on the same pace that they were before or after Corbin Burnes did what he did. Unless Hal was like, I don't know what the fuck was that. What are we doing? We don't know. We don't know. He's like, maybe Hal was like, I thought I gave you like an extra $6-7 million. What's going on? What are we doing? So let's see, man. We're gonna make our final our roundtable talk at the end of spring training, but we still, like I said, we still have 2 weeks, guys. Mario, I'm seeing in the chat there. Yeah. Oh my God, it's streaking a skill. I don't know, bro. you let us know about that, Angelo over there, Siciliano. Pero man, Mario, do you want to tell the chat anything else before we wrap up?
Yeah, the event, I think we dropped some information on the event. We're gonna be, I believe it is what, the 20th of April? 420.
Against Tampa.
Yo, against Tampa. That should be a good game. Hopefully Rodon on the mound. Call somebody entertaining on the mound. Not that I don't like Schmidt or any of the other guys, but hopefully, it's a good matchup. What is it, Saturday in the Bronx? I want to say it's a Saturday. Yep, Saturday in the Bronx. Should be exciting.
62
Hope to see you guys there. 43 tickets available, and that's it. So listen, I know everybody was excited to be, at the event. It's going to be packed. Excited to meet all you guys. We'll meet you at spring training too, but it's tough for people to make it down there, understand, jobs, stuff like that. I'm lucky I have spring break, but we'll see what happens. I mean, we'll see what happens down there, but
let's see what's up, guys. But thank you. And I'm Ambioria Acevedo with the super chat. Kev, where the Brugal? Good night, guys. No Brugal tonight. I'm taking it easy tonight, okay? So, Mario, thank you. Thank you, chat. Thank you, everybody. Let's go, New York Yankees.
Mario!
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Top 10 radar. Yeah, we on your radar. Never miss, dog, and that's on occasion. Yeah, we on your radar. Yeah. Hey, look, top floor lifestyle, chef and boy, I'm cooking up. Way too high, ain't coming down. You see me if you looking up. I don't really talk too much, I show them run the numbers up. Lucky that I'm strolling up, I'm going off, they know what's up. Wrist too silly, yeah. Numbers crack the billy. Yeah, don't need no dilly. I'm too fresh, I feel like Willie, yeah. Feel the duffels up the sign, I need a million. I'm about to take off, and I know that I'm on their radar. Top 10